everyone, and happy Wednesday, and welcome back to Keep Calm, Breathe Online. This is Cap's stream where you can learn about mindfulness, practice some mindfulness meditation exercises, and also have some of your mindfulness and mental health questions answered. Before we get started today, I would like to remind everyone that this is not therapy and questions are not confidential here. However, if you are a WSU student and would like to reach out for confidential therapy services, please call us at 316-978-4792 to schedule an appointment. In addition, there are also resources available that anyone can always contact should you need immediate support. For example, you can reach the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. You can also text HOME, H-O-M-E, to 741-741 to access the National Crisis Text Line. Today, we are going to be practicing mindfulness by simply focusing on our breath. This is a very easy skill that can be used in various different situations in your life to kind of just center you and foster some mindfulness and awareness in your life. So as we get started, let's go ahead and just get in a comfortable position. If possible, sitting up. If you would like to, you can lay down, however. Making sure your head and your neck and your back are all aligned, if possible, with your feet flat on the floor. And if you are comfortable, going ahead and just shutting the eyes, lowering those eyelids, or whatever just feels comfortable for you in this moment. And bringing some awareness to your breath, wherever it is feeling the most vivid in your body right now. For example, you can sustain your attention at your nostrils, noticing how the breath enters your nostrils, and maybe perceiving some change in temperature when the breath is entering versus leaving the body. You can also choose to feel the breath in the chest, noticing how the chest rises and falls with each breath. However, the easiest place for most people to feel the breath is usually in your belly. Usually you can notice some of the rhythmic movement in your abdomen of your breath. Simply bringing your attention to your belly right now and noticing how the abdomen expands with your inhales and deflates with your exhales, with the breath flowing freely. As we continue to keep awareness on our breath, you may notice that as you're sitting here, there's some thoughts present within your awareness. And so shifting your awareness from your breath to a few of those thoughts, observing the process of your thinking itself. Allowing your thoughts to move to the foreground and your breath to move to the background. Noticing how your mind may want to follow your thoughts or get trapped in some of the content of your thoughts, wanting to expand upon them or construct stories. Whatever the content of your thoughts may be, whether the thoughts are about the past or the future, whether they're judgments, opinions, fantasies, dreams, just being aware of how the mind is attracted to or repelled by certain thoughts. Noticing how some thoughts are pursued by the mind and some are rejected. And then practicing just letting your thoughts be as they are. Simply witnessing each thought as it comes up in the mind, as an observable event. Observing the coming and going, how your thoughts arise, linger briefly or maybe for a more extended period, and then pass away. The thoughts fading and dissolving, similar to clouds. If you find yourself being drawn into the content of your thinking, realize that you are no longer observing the thoughts, but you are lost inside of them. And when you become aware of this, just coming back to the observation of your thoughts as separate elements, as clouds in the sky, drifting through the spacious, vast sky of the mind. Sometimes your thoughts may become disturbing or too charged for you to simply observe them. If this happens, just knowing that it's possible to just return to your breath, using your breath to anchor you and to stabilize you in the present moment. In addition to thoughts, you may also notice that there are some emotions that may be arising within the body and the mind. Allowing yourself to feel any emotion that is coming up with the intention to make room for whatever is rising moment to moment. Maybe there's a feeling of boredom, impatience, or restlessness. Maybe you're experiencing things like peace, or contentment, or happiness, or joy. Maybe some less peaceful emotions like sadness, anxiety, frustration, anger, or maybe even fear. Just being aware of whatever you're experiencing as emotions in this moment. Observing how, similar to thoughts, some emotional states like happiness and contentment are welcomed or held onto for a little bit longer, and how you may be running away from or blocking or fighting emotions like anxiety, fear, anger, or sadness. Observing whatever emotion is present with a sense of exploration and welcoming the emotion, if that's possible for you. Allowing whatever emotions are present to come and go without doing anything to them. Noticing how they arise, how they occupy the mind for a while, and then fade away. And remembering that at any time, emotions and feelings may become too strong or too intense. It's always possible to return to paying attention to your breath instead. Feeling the breath come and go from the body with every inhale and exhale. And now, continuing to shift your attention back to your breath, allowing your breath to nourish you and nurture you for a few moments, knowing that at any time you can come back to the breath as your home base and your ally to help you navigate moments of distress or difficulty, and to help bring you back to balance at any moment. As we finish up today's practice, remembering that you can always come back to the breath at any time should you need some, mindfulness or balancing. But I do hope this exercise was helpful for you and you're able to continue and bring this into your daily practice. Please remember to keep CAPS, or to let CAPS know however you are keeping up with your mindfulness practice by interacting with us on social media. As a reminder, if you are a WSU student and would like to reach out for therapy, please call CAPS at 316-978-4792 to schedule an appointment. And also as a reminder, you can always reach the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or the Crisis Text Line in emergencies. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. for Keep Calm, Breathe Online. Have a great day.